Hi, welcome back to 30 Days of Going Inside because we can't go outside. And today is day 22, ground. And in today's session, we're going to look at two short exercises that can help us to ground ourselves. And what do we mean by grounding? It's a way of perhaps creating little pauses during our day so we can just do these exercises routinely in order to just give ourselves an opportunity to step out of doing mode and out of our thinking minds into being mode and into our senses. So it can be a lovely thing to just practice routinely. And these exercises can also be really helpful if we're feeling a bit stressed and we're feeling a bit scattered and all over the place. Then that can be a cue that perhaps we need to do one of these exercises. So they can be nice to use routinely, and they can also be something, if we're practice at them, to turn to when we're feeling like we need to just pause and drop anchor. So the first exercise I want you to do with me now, and it's called Notice 5 Things. Just start by looking around the room and noticing 5 things that you can see. So just naming each thing to yourself in your mind and finding 5 different things you can see. And then just closing your eyes and seeing if you can find 5 different sounds that you can hear. Just letting the sounds come to your ears. These might be sounds inside your body, or in the room, or even outside the room. And just seeing if you can find 5 different sounds. And then bringing your awareness into your body and seeing if you can notice 5 sensations in the body where your body's in contact with something else. So this might be where your body is touching the chair or your clothes, or perhaps where your skin is in contact with the air. And just finding 5 parts of the body where you can feel something. And then very gently opening your eyes and coming back into the room. So a lot of people, when they do that exercise, will notice that they just feel a little bit calmer. But the intention of that exercise is not to achieve a different state. It's simply to step out of our thinking minds and come into our senses. See, hear, taste, touch, smell. Now, we didn't do smell and taste in that one, but you can also bring your awareness to those senses as well. So the second practice we're going to do is called a 3-minute breathing space. And we sometimes use this idea of the breathing space being a bit like the shape of an hourglass. So we start in stage 1 with a broad open field of awareness, noticing whatever's showing up. And then we gather our awareness in the second stage around the breath before expanding our awareness again to include a broader open field of awareness. So join me now as we do this practice. 3-minute breathing space. So just taking a moment to settle. And in the first stage, we're just going to bring our awareness to whatever's showing up right now inside. So noticing any thoughts that might be there. Noticing any feelings that might be showing up. And noticing as well any sensations in the body. And seeing if you can just be open to whatever's there. Just checking in. and noticing without judgment. And now in the second stage, we're going to gather our awareness around our breath. So noticing sensations of the breath in the belly. Perhaps noticing how the belly is rising and falling as you breathe in and breathe out. And seeing if you can follow the next breath all the way into the body as you breathe in, and all the way out again as you breathe out. And acknowledge if your mind wanders, perhaps noticing where it's gone to, and seeing if you can bring it back to these sensations of the breath over and over. Following the breath as it flows all the way in and all the way out again. And then in the final stage, expanding our awareness, broadening our awareness to include the whole body breathing. Noticing perhaps our posture. Noticing our facial expression. Seeing if we can broaden out and include the whole body in our awareness, almost as though the whole body is breathing. And seeing if you can cultivate an awareness of the body just as it is. Noticing these thoughts and these feelings and these sensations in the body and the breath as it flows all the way in and all the way out. Coming home to your body just as it is in this moment. So there's 2 grounding practices, notice 5 things, and the 3-minute breathing space. And the invitation is there for you all to practice these over the next few days and see if you find them helpful. Tomorrow is day 23, and I hope you'll join us for Befriend.